Hello, this is Ken, your podcast preacher. Welcome back to my podcast, Deep Waters. This podcast is brought to you by Applied Strengths Ministry, where we believe working together on our strengths is the effect of working out the will and calling of God in and through our lives. The title of this message is Connecting. I feel like I want to teach a bit on being single-minded as you enter the presence of God or are seeking Him for whatever reason. During your time of seeking or visiting Him, and He likes visitors, avoid praying for 15 people, for world peace, for the neighbor's dog that keeps barking all night, and things like this. Simply see Him right as He is. You can ask Him to show you His glory. Say to Him, I want to see your face. But again, try to remain very single-minded. Listen, our Christian brothers and sisters used to have and maintain a practice of getting into the presence of God on a regular. They knew that they had to in order to live an effective Christian life. Some would go days at a time seeking His face, while others just hours. The Moravians started and maintained a 24-hour, 365-day prayer meeting that lasted for over 110 years. Some say in visiting their prayer tower today that you can still feel the tangible presence of God. Whatever duration you feel led to do is between you and the Lord. And now I'm speaking to my students and to those who really have the ears to hear. Please don't go off during this brief worship moment while you're listening to this message, which will only last for a few minutes, and go cook some eggs or focus on 1,000 other non-essentials for this moment. Give God your best reverent time and see if you come out of it empty. I believe it is not possible to do so. Decom states of reverent, feeling, exhibiting, or characterized by reverence. Deeply respectful. Okay, so now we see they really went into what it means to define that word. But no, because that is, the world really doesn't know the value of respecting God, which includes setting aside everything to seek Him intimately. And now the goal is not to set a standard of time for you pressing in. Look, it's 2:30 a.m. right now, and I was pressing in when this message popped into my head. See, I did not come back empty. Now, but back to setting any kind of standard. Do not come away from this exercise and say that, hey, I will give God 5 minutes every day, and I think that will be sufficient. No, do what you do. Start wherever you are able, but also ask Him for the grace to go from faith to faith. It is my belief that the more supernatural you go into God, the larger or grander your specific calling is or becomes, the more time that you will need to spend before Him. Yes, in front of His face. You must be able to quiet yourself down enough to hear Him. This, by the way, will be the greatest challenge you will ever have. This is how we get our instructions and wisdom from Him. Okay, so no matter where you are, with the exception of driving or flying a plane, get in your best way of seeing the face of God position and practice away. Well, I hope this was helpful and that it can, with some practice, really add a new level of spirituality to your relationship with Him. John 4:24. God is spirit, and those who worship Him must worship in spirit and truth. Well, that's it for today. Remember, it's not what you find wrong or disagree with regarding these messages, but what you can take away from it. Together we can do more to impact the kingdom than if we work alone. Let's flip the script and kill, steal, and destroy the works of the enemy and create space for the light of life to shine through into people's lives. Plant a seed and click on the like and subscribe button. Let's build this ministry together. Thanks, and see you next time in Deep Waters.